Okay, so let's work on question 6 of recitation number 4. And it's asking us to find what the phi of a number is, right? The Totian values. And for 6a, they're asking us what the phi of 22 is. Now, we have a couple of rules that we can apply to find out what the values are. So one of the rules says that if you have m and n that are prime, then you can apply the following identity, that phi of n times n is equal to phi of n times phi of n. And so indeed we can apply this rule here because we can say that 22 is equal to the multiplication of two prime numbers. So we can simplify phi of 22 into phi of 11 times phi of 2. We can also apply another rule that says that if m is prime, then phi of m is just m minus 1. So we can apply to both of these here, where phi of 11, that's a prime number, so phi of 11 is just 11 minus 1 is 10. And same thing with phi of 2 is just 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So basically we end up with phi of 22 being equal to phi of 11 times phi of 2, which is 10 times 1, which is just 10. So phi of 22 is 10. All right, so now let's take a look at 6b. So for 6b, we're asked to calculate the phi of 34. So we can express 34 in prime numbers, so we can apply a couple of simplification rules. One of the rules says that if you have m and n that are prime, then we can simplify phi of m times n. If you can represent the number in the multiplication of two prime numbers, then you can simplify this to be phi of m times phi of n. So since we can represent 34 as the multiplication of 17 and 2, which are both prime numbers, then we can certainly apply this rule and say that phi of 34 is equal to phi of 17 times phi of 2. All right, to keep simplifying this, we can use the fact that 17 and 2 are indeed prime, and we use the rule that if m is prime, then phi of m is just basically m minus 1. So if we apply to both of these here, we can say that phi of 17 is just 17 minus 1 is 16, and that phi of 2 is just 2 minus 1 is just 1. So basically, if we plug that in, we end up with phi of 34 is equal to phi of 17 times phi of 2, which is equal to just 16 times 1 is equal to just 16.